You're scared of something. Now tell me what it is.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
I'm not leaving till I know what the hell's going on, kid pal.
Searching for clues.
He meant what he said. He's not going to leave until he finds out what happened.
Well, you can't tell him.
Desperate for answers.
What is making you so crazy?
On Guiding Light.
You work too hard.
Oh, Margaret, boy, am I glad you're here.
Why, what's up?
I'm really worried about that girl, Dana Jones.
What happened?
She miscarried.
Oh.
Or that's what we thought. Turns out it was a drug-induced abortion.
What?
She swore to me she didn't take any drugs, but the blood test verified it. Take a look.
I should have been here, Rick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to saddle you with all
Margaret,
this.
it's okay. I mean, something's obviously very wrong with the girl.
Obviously. Well, how did she react?
Well, she seemed very upset to me.
Well, what about her parents? What did they have to say?
What?
Her parents, have they been to see her?
Margaret, she told me her parents were dead.
Thank you.
Here you go. Can I get you something from the bar?
Melinda?
I'll have lemonade.
Okay, 1 lemonade, and how about a nice cold beer? Nothing like a cold beer on a hot night, right?
I guess.
Well, actually, it's been a while. I've been kind of cutting back, you know, with Josh and everything that was going on. You were gone, and, oh, I was drinking a little bit too much.
Well...
No, I want to be completely honest about it.
Well, good. I guess that's what it's going to take.
Yeah. So what made you want to come here?
It's nice. I've always liked it here.
Yeah. You know, this is a place where I fell for you. Remember you were dating, Shane. The other night he gave me that parking ticket.
That's right.
He's been after me a real long time. I don't know why, it just must be something personal with him. He didn't say anything about me. Anything at all.
Thank you.
Would you like to see a menu?
No, I'm not real hungry right now. Maybe later.
It's not going to be easy, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe this is too public. Maybe we should go someplace else where we can talk.
Well, I don't think I'm ready to be alone with you yet.
Okay.
But I think we can talk here. I mean, we have to. You have to tell me.
Tell you what?
What really happened. All of it.
Christina. Philip, it's good to see you.
Oh, if this is a bad time...
No. I thought you had plans, or I would have asked you to come over. Please, come in. Please come in. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Sonny Carrera, and this is my daughter, Blake Lindsay.
I don't want to intrude. Oh, no, it is no intrusion. I was just about to leave, really. Roger, this is lovely, but I cannot accept it. No. Excuse me, okay?
Now will you come in?
Oh, this is great.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Ivory Shampoo and Conditioner. Leave your hair feeling ivory clean.
Everything naturally beautiful starts pure. For hair that's more than beautiful, naturally beautiful, start with the only conditioner that brings you ivory purity. Ivory. It leaves no heavy buildup. Just healthy, manageable hair that looks and feels naturally beautiful. Ivory Conditioner, a pure start to naturally beautiful hair.
Into everyone's life, a little food must fall.
No problem. No problem.
So why isn't Mom upset?
No problem.
Simple. She made those clothes stain-resistant with Bounce with Stain Guard, the only fabric softener that helps keep many stains from setting, so even spaghetti washes right out. Bounce with Stain Guard. Stains get on, but they don't stay in.
Today, lots of sweeteners boast about their advanced technical breakthroughs. We're proud to say we haven't needed a product improvement in over 2,000 years. 100% pure natural sugar, the sweetener only nature could make.
We did it, and it works. Our invention might even win a prize at the science fair tonight. Mom made dinner 1, 2, 3 so we wouldn't be late, with lots of variety tater tots. Tater tots are stupendous. I wonder who invented them.
My mouth has a terrible time waking up in the morning. Come on. You know why? Most cereals bore it to sleep, but not Quaker Natural cereal. My mouth gets a charge of whole grains, honey, almonds, raisins, a bunch of different textures, a blast of different tastes. That's reveille, man. My mouth will never get back to sleep. Once you taste Quaker Natural, everything else is just cornflakes. And now there's softer, juicier raisins and dates. Ooh, I think my mouth is going to kiss me.
He stands against crime on the streets, and when the innocent fall victim,
Put the weapon down.
only he can change the odds. The Equalizer, Thursday.
Friday, the sins in the fashion world turn deadly.
A $20 million in debt person. We're in deep trouble.
Joan Collins and Timothy Dalton. Sins, Friday at 8.
Philip, would you mind turning off the stereo for me? It's right there.
Where?
Right in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you sure this isn't a bad time?
Believe me, it's not. Would you please, would you like to sit down?
Roger, this is someplace.
Well, thank you. Can I get you something?
No, I'm fine.
Roger? Yeah. I should really be going.
You don't have to.
No, I should. I have to go and check in on Cedars, and I have to get up early in the morning, too.
Sonny, if you want, I can give you a ride.
Philip?
Oh, are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's no trouble. I want to stop by and see Rick anyway. If you have any champagne, I suggest you pop it, because Blake has a new position to tell you about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if everything works out, you are looking at the new sole proprietor of WSPR.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Roger? I just want to thank you for a very lovely evening.
Sorry, things didn't work out.
Did you have something in mind?
I'll see you soon.
I hope so. And have a good talk with your daughter, all right?
Thank you.
Okay. Blake, it was very nice to meet you. Good night.
Oh, good night.
Call me.
Count on it.
Good night, Roger.
Good night, Philip. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Well, we seem to have been discreetly left alone.
I sure was happy to see you on my doorstep.
Really, it seemed like bad timing.
Never. I'll always be happy to see you. I was afraid you might not want to see me.
Yeah. I thought the same thing.
Linda, I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start.
Just tell me the truth.
The truth is I love you. The truth is I miss you. I wish I knew what I could say to get us back together.
Well, are they right?
With your family? Probably, sure. If what they're saying is that I'm not good enough for you. They're saying I did stupid things, yes.
They said you came here to get Uncle Josh. That you tried to kill him.
Well, Linda, you can't just put things together like that. No, I didn't come here to get him. Yes, I've done some pretty stupid things. There's no love lost between Josh and I, but I never tried to kill him.
You cheated with your best friend's wife.
I know that.
Well, if you hated him, then why did you try to make him think that you were friends?
Listen. This is going to be hard for you to hear. It might make you angry, but the Lewises, you shine. You're like stars. People just want to be around you. But sometimes they hate you for it. I hated Josh because he was everything I wanted to be. He had everything. I know I was a fool. That was before. Melinda, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not proud of who I was back then, but I didn't do the things that they're saying I did.
Am I supposed to believe you?
If you don't, then why didn't you sign those papers?
Well, I want to believe you.
Melinda, I would do anything to get you back. But if you're playing some kind of game with me...
No.
I love you. I love you. I want you. But if you're trying to get back at me, if you're trying to make me pay, I've paid enough. If I've lost you, I think that's punishment enough, don't you?
I'm just not ready to rush this.
But you must believe part of what I'm saying, or you wouldn't be here, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you anything you want to know, but I'm not going to let your family push me around. No, I did not kill Josh, and I didn't kidnap Mara. I swear to you. Okay, I've done some things that... I've done some horrible things, but... Not to make excuses, but a lot of that was because of Sonny. You see, I thought she was Salida.
Yeah, but she was sick, and you're a doctor.
I'm a human being, Melinda. She said things I need to hear. Don't you see all those things that I did that I'm ashamed of? They were all before I met you, before I fell in love with you. You don't know how you changed me. I don't hate Josh anymore. I don't even envy him. You see, you've shown me what life can be like. Mindy, I'm not a fool. I know what your family thinks about me. But I think you know it differently, don't you?
I thought I did.
All I'm asking you to do is to trust your feelings. Don't listen to everything everybody else says. If you do that, I think I can make you very happy.
Maybe I'll have another lemonade.
All day long, I said to myself, don't go in there and push her. Don't beg, I'm sorry.
No, just, you know, that it's hard. There are so many things
that your family is saying about me. I know. But they haven't been able to prove anything. Doesn't that say anything to you?
I guess.
And it's not your family. It's not just your family. It's Rusty, too.
No.
He's been trying to work on you, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't.
Yes. Do you know what kind of man you're dealing with? Let me ask you a question. What was Rusty doing in my apartment the night that you came back?
Darling, we have 5 air shows next week with only 2 topics.
Okay, well, why not cover the greenhouse effect in detail and stretch it into 2 or 3
Would you get
days?
serious?
Okay, serious. Gosh.
Single life in Springfield. What happened to the sexual revolution? How do people meet? Why is it so hard?
STD.
What?
Sexually transmitted diseases.
Oh, yeah, you mean like AIDS?
Yeah, you know, I was just reading that the AIDS crisis is so enormous and so horrible that, well, people don't know that there are other sexually transmitted diseases. They just, it's an epidemic and people don't know about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they think that we've conquered herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis, but we haven't. I mean, people can have these diseases and not know it, pass it on, even mother to child.
But do you think people would really want to see a show about this?
No. No, they don't want to. They don't even want to hear about it. That's why there's an epidemic. You're right. I mean, why would people want to listen to us anyway, sitting there spouting off statistics? There's just no way to get people to listen, Johnny.
Lucky for this diver, she has a thin, powerful seal. So thin, it's virtually airtight. So powerful, it even holds up to pressure. No, it's not on this diver's mask. The seal is on her dentures. Extra Hold Fast Teeth has a seal so thin, yet so powerful, it's virtually airtight. Nothing can give you a hold that's closer to real. Extra Hold Fast Teeth with the Extra Hold Seal. Nothing holds closer to real.
Don't let morning breath ruin a good morning. Use Scope. Nothing powers away the film that causes morning breath quite like the power of Scope. Scope, the best thing, first thing in the morning.
Just give me honest work at honest pay. Honest sweat from a hard-earned day. And when I'm through, that's when I'll say, I want my clean as real as ivory. It's gotta be 99.44. I want my clean as real as ivory. Nothing less, nothing more.
No deodorants, no heavy perfumes. That's a real clean. That's ivory.
It's gotta be pure, that's for sure. I want my clean as real as ivory.
A cheese riddle. Mom, what do you get when you slice and melt American cheese over ordinary hot dogs? A happy lunch bunch. That's right, Mom. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
The facts about butter and calories. Think butter has a ton of calories. Think again. Butter has just 36 calories a pat, the same as margarine. So for no more calories, you get butter's great taste. Delicious dairy butter.
Ask Holly if she'll give me a confirmation on this author, and if she does, we'll read the book over the weekend. You blah, 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 blah. You haven't heard a word that I've said.
You know what's strange?
You.
There are so many ways that you can hurt the person that you love.
What are you talking about? You just think about Thursday's show and don't tell me real-life Ghostbusters.
Hello?
Hello? Is this Johnny Bauer?
Yeah, this is Johnny Bauer. Can I help you? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're going to have to speak up a little bit.
I saw your show on the homeless people. It really got to me.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
I thought you and that girl,
Chelsea.
I thought you really cared, but maybe it was just fake.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Who's that?
A kid. She's talking about the show on the homeless.
A kid? What's she doing up this late?
Oh, it sounded like she was babysitting. You know what? I'm kind of hungry.
Come on, you just polished off a ton of Chinese food about an hour and a half ago.
Well, I'm hungry now, so you keep plugging away, and I'll be right back.
7 points for the good guys. The crowd goes wild. Yeah, man. If you had played this hard when they were paying you, you might have had a career, buddy.
But I couldn't stand that guy. Just because he was a coach, he thought he could run my life.
Oh, like you were doing such a wonderful job of running your own life.
Oh, and I'm sitting here talking to Mr. Choir Boy. Huh?
Yeah. Well, here we are, playing football in a box and drinking iced tea that's really tea.
Yeah, well, don't get maudlin on me, because this is a new beginning for us. Right. New horizon.
What?
No, I read this article and said that's how we are supposed to look at this segment of our life.
Oh, I'm supposed to look at being divorced and out of work as a new horizon.
Yeah, that's what the article said.
Yeah, right.
I personally think it's bull.
Yeah, I just wanted to play ball, man.
As a career, maybe. But I seem to recall a few other things you had on your social agenda.
Oh, well, you know, I admit I did put off making a lot of adult decisions till the last minute, but where'd it get me, man? Here I am. I don't really have anything to offer the business community. I can catch a football. Big deal.
You're looking at this all wrong. You look at everything all wrong.
Oh, it's so wonderful to talk to you, Dr. Billy.
Better than talking to you. Come on. I don't really have anything to offer the business community. I can catch a football. Big deal. Hey, you played 20 seasons of pro ball. That is a big deal.
And I lost my wife in the process. And the way I see it now, I have two choices. I can either sell cars or life insurance.
No, you can't sell insurance. I won't have any friends that sell insurance. And I ain't got enough friends to let you go, so you can't sell insurance.
Look, man, it's much, much easier to talk about new horizons when your dad is loaded and you just happen to be vice president of an oil company. Huh?
Well, I see, and I'm not supposed to have any personal problems.
None. You're really off the sauce, man. You really stopped. Yeah?
Dad couldn't keep up with me. I had to let it go.
All right.
Look, what we got to do is we got to think of something that you can do well. You can make money doing.
Something legal, okay?
That definitely cuts down our options.
Oh. I can't really be too choosy, man. I got to find something that's going to work really fast, you see. Can't afford to fall behind in my support payments.
Well, I thought you said Tia was a lawyer now.
Well, that doesn't mean I don't take care of my own kids, man.
That's true. Kind of a hell of a way to keep in touch, huh?
She's doing fine. She's doing really fine.
You're going to be doing fine, too, once you start thinking positive.
Me? Oh. Well, what about you, Mr. Positive Thinking?
I think totally positively. I have unleashed my inner power.
Yeah, right here in Springfield.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Look, Lewis Oil has branches everywhere, right? So why are you in Springfield?
My boy was born here. My family's here, my friends are here, this house is here.
Reva's here. Reva, who's married to Josh. Isn't that going to be kind of hard on you?
Look, maybe I shouldn't let her get away, but that's in the past.
Yeah, way in the past. You remember that, okay? Yeah. I guess I should have done what you did.
What? You? I've never heard you say anything like that.
Well, I mean, I should have finished school, man. You know, I'd be in a lot better shape now if I had done that.
Oh, come on, that's bull. You got a name. What's the degree in communications major?
Well...
Hey, they really think up some good courses for you jocks.
You jocks? Hey, come on now. Us jocks.
Okay. Guess we were two peas in a pod, huh?
Right?
Hey, now there's something. That's where we should go. We should think of something that maybe we can do together.
You got a job, remember?
Yeah, running an oil company's nice, but I mean, I'm talking about something that's interesting.
Get out of here, man. What?
Are you sure I can't get you some champagne?
No, this is fine. Thank you.
Anything else?
No.
Blake. I'm trying to get used to calling you that.
It's my name.
I know. I always think of you as Chrissy, but I'll remember.
Well, here we are. Talking about old times, sipping tea.
When you left, I thought...
That all was fine? That everything was forgiven?
Something like that. What's wrong?
What's wrong? Too much time to think. You sent me away. That was your mistake. I had all that time to think.
About what I had done to you.
I wanted to forgive you so much. I told you I had. I was just going to will myself into saying, Dad's here. All's right with the world.
You can't do that. It's impossible. You can't will yourself to do that. You grew up without a father. That's what happened. And then now, after 15 years, I just suddenly pop back into your life.
Hey, you had things to do. No time to change diapers, walk me to school, tell me you were alive.
There's nothing I can say. It'll just sound like a lame excuse. It would be a lame excuse.
It's not even that I'm mad at you for that. For not telling me you weren't alive. It's just, these last couple of weeks, I kept thinking, what kind of person am I? What kind of things have I done? And I thought, would I be this person if I'd grown up with a father? Or if my mom didn't hate like poison the man who is my father? Or if I hadn't grown up with this fantasy dad who slayed dragons and loved me best of all?
I did love you best of all.
Do you know how dangerous it is to let a little girl grow up and create her own daddy? You were Mr. Chips, the Three Musketeers, Errol Flynn, all rolled up.
Things.
When I was in school and that man swooped out of nowhere and saved my life, I went to bed for years thinking about that moment. After it was all over, when he picked me up to make sure I was all right. And I thought, that's my daddy. Those are his hands. My daddy saved me.
When I remember, even now, I think about the way you had your sleeves pushed up in your sweater and how I could smell the sunshine in your hair.
It was you.
Yeah. It was me.
Soft drinks aren't really soft. Nothing that fizzes and bubbles is soft. This is soft. Welch's white grape juice. It feels soft. Tastes soft. Softer than any soft drink. They make it with Niagara grapes, so clear you can almost see through them. It'd be a sin to put artificial flavors in this, so Welch's never has, and they've been making it forever. Welch's white grape juice, softer than soft drinks. Practice makes perfect.
Just a cheetah here, scouting out the Cheetos delivery route. Man, those other cheese puffs ain't nothing but fluff to this Cheetos buff. I'm the polka dot pursuit on my bad motor scooter. After the one and only Cheetos! It's not easy being cheesy.
Cheetos, the cheese that goes crunch.
Oh, why eat a cereal with nothing in the middle? When there's apples and cinnamon. Apple cinnamon O's. Kids love them. Apples and cinnamon. Oh, yeah. In the middle of O's. Quaker apple cinnamon O's.
Who are the brightest kids in America? Moms rated Thicker Vivid higher than Clorox 2 for making colors and whites look cleaner. So who are the brightest kids in America?
Mine are. Don't just get them clean, get them Vivid.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
With these 6 people at the same dinner party,
This evening is going to be even more fascinating than I thought.
anything could happen.
Oh, I say you can count on it.
It's a fascinating scenario, isn't it?
I'm doubly impressed.
And probably will.
I've got to do something utterly outrageous.
The Young and the Restless, weekdays.
This is CBS. The assistant DA is found murdered.
Somebody wanted him out of the way.
Now his murderer must be found on Cagney and Lacey.
Wednesday at 3 on Channel 6.
When you're on a motorcycle, your biggest source of protection is your alertness.
your ability to be keenly aware of the road and those on it. But there are some things you can't anticipate. A driver makes a last-second turn in front of you, and you're in no man's land. If you've been hurt, call us. Car and Car help people who've been injured in an accident. Call 747-7207. They're in your corner.
Get away to a time gone by when families were closer and adventure lay around every corner. Get away to a time when music was happier and food was cooked with love and crafts were made with pride. Get away to Silver Dollar City in Ozark Mountain Country. There's no time like the present to come back to the past.
Looking for a family activity? A Tulsa magazine may be able to help. Details on that today on the News on 6.
Too bad you couldn't have stuck around for a moment or two.
Yes, too bad.
I would have thanked you. Shown you my report cards. Introduced you to my friends.
I was a threat to you. That's why those men came after you in the first place, to get to me.
But I thought they were after the girl I was with.
You had to think that. I couldn't let you know. I couldn't.
Philip's father keeps saying he did it all for him. The fact is, Dad, you are Errol Flynn. You're bigger than life. You're this real, live, romantic hero.
No, I am not.
Oh, come on. All the disguises, the escapes, the daring do at my wedding, your triumph over Ellen Spaulding. You leave us all breathless. But that's not what you need a daddy for. You need a daddy to tuck you in at night. To wait up for you the night of the prom. Sign your permission slips.
Yes, you sure are right about that.
I am who I am. Because you are who you are. And when Philip isn't here, most of the time I don't think I like myself very much.
Blake, please don't say that.
Why not? It's the truth. See, for far too long, my dear old dad had been a fantasy, and what I really need is a little truth. I'm not the little girl anymore with the sleeves pushed up and the sunshine in her hair. You're not the man in the iron mask.
I don't pretend to be.
I know what you did to Mom. And you know what I did with Alan. So, do we just pick up and go along as if nothing happened? I don't think I can. The movie's over. Lights up, real life. And the question is, who are we?
Yes, I know what Rusty was doing there. He told me the story about the burglar was lies.
Did he tell you that he tried to kill me?
He didn't have to. I saw the gun. That's why I tried to get him out of there.
Well, did he tell you why he tried to kill me?
You know, he was pretty crazy. I mean, the thing is, the thing about the force drives him crazy, and the fact that he couldn't arrest you, I know it's not right, but it's the way he is.
You're right. You're right, Melinda. As a doctor, I can see how disturbed he is. You know, a person in his condition trying to get over the kind of loss that he's had, he'll say anything. What you have to understand is his delusion is absolutely real to him. He's going to try and turn you against me. He'll say anything. Absolutely anything.
Well, he was pretty upset.
I know how much you care about him. But I don't think it's going to be a good idea if he knows about us. It's only going to make things worse for him. He's so obsessed with me. Melinda, you have no idea how much he hates me. He will say absolutely anything.
I know. You know, at Cross Creek, he just...
What?
He was just... I couldn't spend any time with him. He was just so sad.
He's sick. The best thing that you can do for him is just to leave him alone.
Well, I'm getting tired. Would you mind taking me home?
No, of course not. You know, I'm glad we came here. I'm glad we had a chance to talk like this, because I think if we're both just honest with each other, it'll all work out. Don't you?
Rick?
Yeah.
I rechecked these. You're absolutely right.
I don't know how in the world she could have gotten a hold of that kind of a drug.
Or even knew it existed.
Yes, and part of me wants to believe her. She was so upset after it happened.
Yes, I know. That's what you said.
But you don't understand. She swore to me that she doesn't take drugs.
Yes, I know. But she also said that her parents were dead.
Yeah.
She has been estranged from her parents. I mean, maybe that's what she meant when she said they were dead. It was just a figure of speech.
Awfully strong figure of speech, don't you think?
No, I have to agree to that.
Margaret, tell me something. Tell me about her parents. What's the story behind them?
Well, they're just strict, conventional. It was never a problem with the other children. They always felt that Dana was a little different.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I think she's okay. Her parents always felt she was flying off in one direction or another.
Well, tell me something. What does Dana think about her parents?
Oh, well, you know she doesn't discuss her feelings very much. She was very agitated one day when she came in, and she said she felt they were very overprotective, and she didn't think she could take it anymore.
That's exactly the way Sonny described Dana's friendship with Sandy and Bart, overprotective. Now, if that's a pattern, maybe there's more to that relationship than meets the eye. So do me a favor. I've asked Sonny to consult maybe...
Hey! No, is this you? Burn a little midnight oil?
Yeah, look, I gotta see you on the patient, okay? I'll talk to you later.
Hi, Sonny. Excuse me, I'll talk to you later, Sonny. Rick, would you wait a minute?
Really got the feeling he was thrilled that I popped by.
Yeah, well, anyway, thank you for the ride.
Actually, I didn't just want to talk to him. I wanted to ask you something, too.
Me?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about Roger. What's going on with him?
Right now, you're just 90 seconds away from Chef Boyardee beef ravioli, or 90 seconds away from Chef Boyardee beefaroni. Introducing new microwave meals, only from Chef Boyardee. Just pull open, put the plastic top back on, and pop in your microwave. 90 seconds later, Chef Boyardee pasta, hot and tasty, and with no messy cleanup. Try Chef Boyardee's new microwave meals, and thank goodness, in just 90 seconds.
This is what butter looks like. Before, it looks like this. Unfortunately, butter can also look like this if you weren't careful. So we made this, new all-natural Butter Bud Sprinkles. We took the same flavor as this, removed fat and cholesterol, and left only 4 calories per serving. So even though Butter Buds looks like this, it has the delicious flavor of this. New Butter Buds, a better butter.
Baby, you never look better.
Can I take your picture today?
Don't know when I've seen such a smile. Don't you love what we do to get the best out of you?
Through Saturday only at Sears, get 2 8x10s, 3 5x7s, 15 wallet ties, and 3 charm portraits for just $19.95.
A face like yours deserves they're the best, and I gotta tell you, baby, you never look better.
Sears, your money's worth and a whole lot more.
Too much styling stuff got your hair feeling kinda goopy? Well, here's a scoop. Get out the goop with new Bald Hold Shampoo. It's an ultimate clean, that's no lie. For excellent hair, just give it a try. New Bald Hold Shampoo.
Michael Seacrest suffers from asthma, yet he won the grueling 9-day race across America. When he's not racing, he takes Primatene tablets. They help restore free breathing. They contain the asthma reliever doctors recommend most. Primatene tablets for relief that lasts.
Philip, you know, I really don't have to put up with this because it's none of your business.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all.
Well, what did you mean?
I'm not in any way trying to pry into your personal life. I just would like to know what's going on with him. Why is he still staying in town?
I really don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Oh, look, Sonny, I don't give a damn what's going on between the two of you. I'm just concerned about Blake. Look, she is very confused right now. She doesn't know what to expect from him. Now, I have been trying to encourage her to work things out with him, but I don't want to do that if she's going to end up getting hurt. So, you've been spending a lot of time with him. What do you think? Is that a bad idea?
Well, Philip, gosh, I'm a little bit biased. I like him. I think he's a very good man.
Well, that's not what I'm asking you. That doesn't necessarily make him Daddy of the Year.
No, it doesn't. But I think, well, I happen to know that he loves Blake very much.
Well, that doesn't necessarily make him Daddy of the Year either. You know what I'm trying to ask.
I know what you're asking me. And, Philip, I agree with you. I think they should work it out. I really do. Together.
I hope you're right about that.
I'll tell you one thing. Roger would never hurt her intentionally.
No, sometimes it's not the intentional things you have to worry about.
Look, I know it's late. Well, look. I was just driving by.
I just don't like you stop in the middle of the night like that. It kind of worries me a little bit.
I'm fine. I just want to know about the test.
Johnny, you don't show any symptoms.
Well, that doesn't mean anything, does it? Just because I don't have symptoms doesn't mean I can't have a sexually transmitted disease.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Rick, I have not been celibate. But now that I'm in a relationship with someone I love, shouldn't I be sure?
Yeah, you're right. If you want this test, come by tomorrow. I'll do a full blood work.
Good. Thanks.
It's too bad that everybody's not as conscientious as you are, Johnny. Wait a minute. I talked to Chelsea, and she said that you two were working late tonight at the station.
Yeah, so?
You come by here asking for a blood test. Research, maybe?
It's an important subject.
I see. You don't want to report anything unless you've been through it yourself.
First-hand is better.
Do me a favor. Don't do a show of cross-dressing, okay?
You're right. What we need between us is the truth. If we're ever going to have a chance for anything together, and I want that more than I can tell you. And I'm not going to presume for a minute that I can just waltz into your life and you're going to feel about me the way you feel about your mother. Or Ed, or any of the people who were there when you needed them, who did take care of you. You can say anything to me. You can throw it all in my face. I want you to. For one thing, you have a right to. And for another, I'm hoping that when you see that I can take the truth, that I won't pretend or try to pretend anything with you, that maybe you'll see a chance for us to start over. So I'm going to stay here as long as I can.
You're leaving?
Not right away.
Then what do you mean, as long as I can?
There aren't exactly a wealth of career opportunities for me here. But that's not what I want to talk about. That's not important. You're what's important. I promise I will do anything to help you. And if that means walking away from you, I will do that too. You're in charge here, Chrissy. You're not my little Chrissy. You are Blake Lindsay. You are a grown woman. You are about to be married to the man you love. I only hope that you can find room in your life for me. I'm not asking you to love me or respect me, certainly not that. Or even forgive me. You call the shots. I want to tell you. I've wanted to tell you all these long years that I love you. That I love you more than anything in this world. And mainly, that I was a fool.
Oh, extra cheese. No anchovies.
Where have you been?
The slowest pizza joint in town.
Here's the list. Check it out and tell me what you think about it.
But what about the show on STD?
You said you didn't want to do that one.
No, I didn't. You said you didn't want to do a show about statistics. But there may be a way we can get around that. Hello?
sorry it's so late, but I don't have anyone else to talk to.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nutting going on.
So delicious, Planters nuts are one irresistible snack.
There's a whole lot of nutting going on.
Cynthia, you take the last fig Newton. I'll make do with this cookie.
Not a bit of it, Charles. We'll share the Newton.
What a splendid gesture.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newton's a fruit and cake.
Good about yourself, feeling carefree. Get for flavor, carefree. Feeling carefree. Get for flavor, get it all. Feeling carefree. Flavor, carefree.
Full flavor, no sugar. Carefree.
The delicious crunch of crackling oat bran has gotten you in trouble again. How do you defend yourself?
Did you eat all the crackling oat bran?
I don't have to answer that.
Did you eat all the crackling oat bran?
Well, you're the one holding the box.
Did you eat all the crackling oat bran?
What crackling oat bran?
With the irresistibly sweet taste of Kellogg's crackling oat bran, an open box is an empty box.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. The House has voted to scale back but not to kill the B-2 stealth bomber program. The House acted to limit production to 2 bombers in the next 2 years instead of 8 as the Pentagon wanted. A federal grand jury has indicted former Cornell University graduate student Robert Morris in connection with last November's computer virus, which virtually shut down the National Defense Computer Network. Now this.
Some people perspire.
We sweat.
You need Arid Double X protection with the new non-whitening cleaner formula. It's the only leading solid that doesn't leave a white, flaky mess.
Arid Double X helps keep us extra
dry.
Workers at Nissan's Tennessee plant began voting this afternoon on whether to be organized by the United Auto Workers Union. If they agree, Nissan will be the first Japanese auto company in this country to be unionized. I'm Richard Roth, CBS News, New York. More later on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rapp.
Yes, this is Chelsea. How can we help you?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Sure. Is something wrong?
Wait a minute, she's crying.
Listen, what you... She did that before, went away to take care of the baby. She hung up.
She sounds so young.
There you go, sweetheart. Mommy's right here.
You have a baby?
Yeah, a little girl.
Well, how old is she?
New. She's brand new. Do you have any kids?
No, not yet.
But you like kids.
Yes, I do very much.
Looks so pretty on your show.
Well, thank you. You know, you didn't tell us your name.
You're good people. I watched your show and I could tell.
Listen, is there something we could do for you? Is something wrong?
No. I just wanted to talk to you.
I don't like it. She wanted to tell us something.
Johnny, she sounds so young.
Oh, this is so strange just because we're on TV. We get to people we've never even met. Hey. You still here? Yeah. I thought I'd hang around and see if, maybe you felt like going to get a beer or something. Let's do that sometime. Not now, okay, buddy? I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay, thanks. Rick, I was just talking to Margaret about Dana.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear the girl's got big problems.
Yeah, well, Rick, maybe she's not the only one.
I know I'm supposed to take things slow, but I just missed you so much. Tonight went by pretty fast.
Well, I'm sorry I can't ask you in, but I haven't told Daddy yet about not signing the papers.
Well, I hope that changes because I don't like saying goodnight to my wife at the front door.
Well, good night.
Melinda, don't you think it's going to be hard enough? I mean, we've got so much to overcome with your family, your friends, being seen in public.
What do you mean?
Well, why don't you stay with me? You could have the bedroom all to yourself. We'd be alone. We could talk. We'd be able to work this out.
gonna be there a day early.
Good morning, it's me.
How's Mama doing? She okay?
It's already happening. People calling long distance with 1 free month of U.S. Sprint.
Oh, good. We're gonna go coast to coast to coast. Midnight here, we're just shutting down.
Call Sprint now. Get 1 free month plus the best savings versus AT&T. This is one offer that seems to be catching on.
I've never had a cavity in my life. And you know something? I've been using Aquafresh since it came out.
Aquafresh, case history number 62.
Well, now that I'm 18, my dentist told me to start thinking about my gums and bad breath. Yeah, I asked him what to do, and he told me just to stick with Aquafresh.
Triple Protection Aquafresh. It does more than fight cavities. It freshens breath and helps remove plaque for healthier gums in one complete toothpaste.
I'll stick with Aquafresh. You can't fight good results.
Aquafresh, more than cavity protection, triple protection.
Mom, I'm too young to get heartburn.
But you're not too young for Tums. It's rich in calcium, and our doctor said teenagers need extra calcium in their diets.
As much as their moms do?
You'll take thousands of showers in your lifetime, which can damage your skin. So use aloe and lanolin soap. Aloe is legendary for healing skin. So no matter how many showers you take, use aloe and lanolin soap from Jergens.
Announcing the newest cleaning tool in the universe. The first drawstring bag good enough to be called Glad. For broken toys and sporting goods. Glad bags have extra strong red drawstrings to seal tight and open easy. Even for the neighbor's bulky junk. Clean up your space. Glad red drawstrings.
I don't mean to pressure you. I just think that we could use time alone away from all the noise.
I'll think about it. Promise.
Okay. So when can I see you again?
Friday. Friday would be good.
Friday would be great. Maybe it could be someplace a little more quiet. You're not afraid of me, are you?
No, of course not.
I'll prove you have no reason to be. I guess it's going to take a little time.
Well, good night.
Good night, Melinda.
Hello, darling. Hey, what's my pretty doing getting all startled because
Sorry,
she sees her wonderful dad?
I didn't see you.
Oh.
I have.
Was that Rusty out there?
No. I mean, he's already gone, and you wouldn't catch him. I'm going to go to sleep now. Good night, and it was nice to see you.
Hey. She's back in town, what, a couple of days, and he's already hanging out at the door?
Well, I don't know what it is about us Lewises, but those Shanes just can't seem to stay away. You sure it's not the other way around?
So you lost the baby, and, so you lost the baby. Your marriage ended. And now here's the girl obviously in a lot of trouble.
You think I'm too personally involved, don't you?
I don't know, Ricky, but yeah, it's a concern. You've just been through a very similar experience, and I think you have a lot of empathy for this girl.
Well, aren't we supposed to care?
Well, of course we're supposed to care. You know as well as I do that it's more important to remain objective, however. Dana has made it very clear that she does not want our help, and we can't force it on her.
Thanks for the session, Doctor.
Look, I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Philip, I just wanted to thank you again for giving me a lift.
Sure. Okay.
Roger? Listen, may I speak with Blake for a minute?
Hi.
Hi. I just want to call and see how everything was going.
Oh, fine. Fine. Did you talk to Rick?
Yeah, I talked to Rick. He didn't say much in return.
I'm sorry.
That's my own stupidity. I should have known better.
Now, don't give up. I guess we should never give up.
Yeah. Listen, you about ready for me to come pick you up?
No. I'll get myself home. I don't know how much longer I'll be here.
Is everything all right?
Sure. I'm fine. Good night, honey.
Good night.
Well.
So, is he going to pick you up?
No. I told him I could get myself home.
Well, congratulations on your job. You're going to be great. And,
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Daddy.
Think fast. Think breath savers with fast-acting mint crystals.
Okay, who's next?
He is.
Hi.
Hi.
New Chips Ahoy selections are so delicious.
Take these or I'll eat the whole bag.
You may not trust yourself around them. 3 new chocolate chip cookies from Chips Ahoy selections. Dangerously delicious.
Save me.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. You want a snack? Gotta get that pack. There's a whole lot of nothing going on.
Incredibly delicious and so full of energy, Planters nuts are one irresistible snack.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nothing going on.
A hot 2-hour special. How it all began in Hawaii.
As long as I don't have to play the ukulele or dance the hula, I think I'm covered.
Jake and the Fat Man, tonight at 8.
One stormy night, she heard a clue, and then there was another.
What was that?
What's Jessica to do?
I have a good idea.
Thank heaven for Murder, She Wrote Sundays.
This portion of Guiding Light has been presented by Planters. There's a whole lot of nuttin' going on. This has been Guiding Light. Jewelry by Monet. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.